Welcome back to Legacy of Worlds, where our champions spelljam their way through the dread realm of Chlor. They just fought an astral dreadnought when a loud, booming clap echoed in all directions surrounding them, and a voice boomed from the very void of space itself. Wonderful, wonderful. Who do we have here? You see stars kind of flare with each syllable, and sort of this cosmic mist swirl ever so slightly as just sort of kind of you feel that presence as if you're being watched by everything around you.
Is this the Dreadlord?
Chlor? Are you Chlor? I've always wanted to meet Chlor.
Enchanted to meet one astute enough to recognize talent. And who do we have here? Merrick's Decanath, I believe, of Eberron. I've heard tell of some of your exploits as the worlds from your own domain have been incinerated. Elise, I believe, your reputation precedes you. Lowholt?
Have you had incinerated? Did she had incinerated worlds too? I mean,
From the same world.
okay.
Lowholt? That's all I know.
Good. Perhaps I'll keep it that way.
And Elminster of Shadowdale. How reverently the dread domains of Toril whisper your name. Oh dear. Who do you think you are to linger here like a misfiled moment? A second that should have passed but didn't? A parasite on divine charity?
Well, I actually wonder who I am every day when I wake up, so nothing new there.
Intriguing. I've seen worlds come and go. I've watched countless souls incinerate in but a moment. It's not every day I get to sit and chat with a like-minded individual, one of higher value.
Oh, am I a higher value asset now? Gosh, it's been years.
Do you mind if I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, Chlor, are you into this? Like, is this something you enjoy doing? Do you, like, seek out things to incinerate, or do you just do...
And enjoyment is something that is a word that has no meaning here. Contentedment, perhaps, in being but a cog in the grand machine of time and entropy.
So what I'm saying is, if there's a thing here, do you actually care about it being incinerated? Or is it just, you're just waiting as it happens?
All things must come to an end.
But they will eventually, right?
Everything that is and ever was. All things it devours, birds, beasts, trees, flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal, slays king, ruins town, and beats the mountains down.
Nice work, Emma. But, my question is, do you mind if we're just passing through? We just pick something up and go?
This is my domain, and you do not belong here. You are an error in the grand machine of Chlor, and I am the clocksmith who shall maintenance it.
Can I roll, can I get an insight on whether or not, he doesn't seem like he's being tortured, like he's a Dark Lord. He seems like he's enjoying this. So can I get
an insight?
Sure. Was that a +3? Yes, it is. 19.
There does appear to be some level of mirth in his tone, particularly when he was talking about a like-minded individual in reference to Elminster.
So is he a Dark Lord or a Dark...
He would be a Dark Lord, One would guess that if he has a torment, which he would presumably do,
Yeah.
you have not had the chance or the ability yet to witness what it perhaps could be. I
It just
think,
doesn't seem like he's tormented.
I do think that you will catch the hint, the barest hint of he's doing a bit. He's doing a performance. He is boasting, showing off, essentially.
So, all I'm trying to figure out here is like, is he gonna care? Like, is there something we can bargain with? What does he actually want?
Time.
Does he have any personal attachment to like the Sword of Cass?
Does he even know it's here though? That's the thing. Like he may not know it's sitting on the little floating chunk of Caviticus that's here.
Seems like he knows.
Well,
Obviously,
he may not know. He may not know, and that's something we shouldn't reveal.
right. In any case, though, but also if he can't leave and all he does is disintegrate things, what does he care about what's here? It's not like he's going to take it out.
Perhaps this torment is the fact that he does disintegrate things.
Sure.
That he has to watch endless destruction. He doesn't wish to see that.
Oh, he's alone forever.
But he did just say all things must come to an end. I mean, it may be performance. That may be
Is that
performance
truly the case? Because nothing really comes to an end when time is considered. And if he claims to be a cog in the machine of time, then all things mustn't come to an end. The amount of torment he would see,
Interesting.
right?
He is a clockmaker. He does all this clock. You are a paladin of time.
Yes.
What if you were able to show him some of your timey-wimey
Oh, I thought of. I
shenanigans?
just don't think it's something to reveal at the moment because he knows nothing more about my name.
Now, also, just going back to you for a moment here, really quick. He identified with you. You are a very powerful individual and you're very old. You
Rude.
things, everything, you said before, civilizations fall, people you love fall.
Look, he doesn't look a day under 1200.
And that was,
In the darkness with a light behind me.
and now I'm just like, see, maybe again, we can do that a little. I mean, like, see, play up on that. What is it that he sees you as? How is it that he's seeing you as a like you individual?
Maybe you should talk to him.
Yes, I've been holding back because
Yeah, sorry, because I blabbed too much.
Don't forget, the cards state that I can't just charisma my way through this one.
Core.
Yes.
What is it that turns your crank?
That's what I was trying to go with earlier, but I just didn't quite. Some words.
You arrive here with your hat and your opinions and your wisecracks, as though time itself were a tavern brawl you could talk your way out of. You're not unintelligent. Surely you realize that it's all pointless. Everything ends. Every carefully spoken spell, every dream, every hero, every world, each with its appointed hour, like clockwork.
But it isn't pointless. To some. To mortals who strive. Their entire lives from when they are hauled out from the nice warm womb to when they find their grave is a struggle. And they would not engage in that struggle if they did not feel there was a point in it, even if they cannot see the point. You and I have both witnessed many lives, many lifetimes, many lives cycle through and be snuffed. You're saying those were all pointless? Then why did they all go through it then?
Life has no intrinsic value. It only appears valuable to beings trapped inside a narrow temporal frame. Life is not precious. It is merely experienced. A process that must come and go, as all things do.
Have you ever had an exquisite cheese? Or a wonderful wine? Have you ever tasted the ecstasies of flying through the air making love to a goddess?
Most
Like he's at least there's like drip play shit up. No.
I can't believe you. You're doing it. That infuriating thing that mortals do, behaving as though defiance matters. You carry memory like a sickness, old man, rotting with recollection. Even your breath is a history lesson, your shadow cast not by the sun, but by 1,000 yesterdays you refuse to let die. Then what even are you truly? Not man, not mage, not anymore. A reliquary with a beard. A museum curating the concept of Elminster, maintained by sheer ritual repetition and stubborn sentiment. The same gestures and affectations. The same tired outrage polished and reused. Mistaking inertia for value.
Thank you. Now you did all my work for me now. Thank you. What a beard it is. And what a beard. Yes.
Quiet, child. The adults are talking.
Oerth is actually
Explain it to me then, old wizard. You have watched empires burn like mayflies in a forge. You've buried students, lovers, children who thought your name was a promise. You know how every story ends, so why kneel beside the dying? Why argue with gods on behalf of creatures who will forget your name within 3 generations? Why do you mourn anything when time itself eats away their very graves? You have chosen to experience meaning at the scale of insects.
Mm-hmm. And I will do it again. Because of love. Love is the one thing that mortals, despite their struggles, despite their rude beginnings, despite their travails in life, that's what they can give each other freely.
The swirling nebula roils and bubbles and boils as a mirthful laughter resounds. Just every metronome beat, another guffaw. You defend love as if it's a force. It is not. It is chemistry. Electrical reinforcement loops evolved to perpetrate pattern replication. It exists because creatures that felt it survived long enough to pass it on. That is all. Time does not love. Entropy does not love. The universe cares not if you or anyone else feels something.
That's true. But, oh great clock, what is your loom? What adjusts your mechanisms? What makes them turn with precision and accuracy? What adjusts and tunes them? Love.
Love is a bonding mechanism.
Yes, it is. But true love is setting free.
The sound of burning works its way towards you as you see another landmass swallowed up by the sun in the center. You see that. Another dread domain concluded.
Oh, which one was that, by the way?
The nebula kind of swirls up and down. Just another nameless...
Oh, but it wasn't words. And we're here as tourists, unwilling tourists, but, show us the sights, give us the tour.
Fascinating. You see something clean, total, mercifully punctual. Not cruel, but a method of accounting. And you felt something, didn't you? How?
I am all feels. We all are, we mortals. We are bundles of walking bundles, sometimes crawling bundles of feels. That's what we are. Big bags of feels. I can get you in the feels if you want.
Him for the podcast.
Mr. Clark.
Yes.
I assume when we first got in here, and I put on the locate object with the elbow and everything else. Like, can I tell in what direction the Sword of Cass is? Like,
Well, you know
which
where
piece of floating.
you know where Caviticus, what direction it is.
Right. Yes. So I can I see which like how far it is away from being destroyed? Like, is it imminent? Or is it like
Do you believe the world is, based on what you're seeing of this spiral of things slowly being destroyed, it seems like you're seeing chunks of the world kind of fly off in the distance as they're rotating around, and those chunks just sort of stay floating off into nothingness.
So it is not in danger of being
Leviticus has long been destroyed, and there's just fragments of it floating in the void of Chlor, and that's where you're going.
right. So I know which chunk to kind of go towards, and it's not in danger yet of being
Doesn't appear
destroyed.
to be.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye on it.
We have soliloquy time.
Right.
If life had value, it would not need to convince itself so loudly.
If life was valueless, why would you destroy it?
It's not me. I see. I see. You mistake me for a destroyer because you lack scale. I do not hate or punish or judge. Everything that comes together falls apart. Everything. The ground beneath one's boot is assembled, and so it eventually fails. Just as those who tread upon it will fail. A book read too many times becomes noise. A song repeated forever becomes torture. A world allowed to persist becomes rot. I'm not a destroyer. I am the kindness that knows when to end the performance.
Interesting way of seeing it. Yes, I can see that we have worldviews to exchange, share. For instance, you said a book read too many times becomes noise. No, a book read too many times becomes a religion, a creed, a force in the world that changes things.
To give meaning to something that does not require it.
But that is what it is to be mortal. You give meaning to things that are meaningless.
Life does not require meaning. It requires continuation. Meaning is a side effect of ignorance. If you remove uncertainty, meaning collapses. I remove uncertainty, and look how clean and
You
precise.
contradict yourself. For a boot that stands on an assembled ground, when the ground fails, if the boot remains there, then progression never happens. You simply just stated that the ground ceases to exist, but the boot moves forward in time. You contradicted yourself, sir.
There's this like flare of light from the nebula, and sort of you hear the ticking get a little bit louder, all like kind of this echoing as the swirl and a few worlds just kind of get shunted into the sun a little faster than before.
Perhaps the question isn't what makes your clock tick, it's what makes your cog seize.
I'm just saying, I'm putting all of these things in a calendar. Like I'm.
Daily affirmations.
You got a piece of the Emperor's skull still, you're just like writing on us?
This is what you defend, old man. Gears that will progress and wear down. Springs that snap and hands that shake as they hold on, all needing to be maintained and maintained and maintained and maintained. For what? For why? You are not like these children who have barely even gotten a taste of what reality has to offer. They're not like you and me. They are beneath you. In aeons past, the sound of crying children, screaming crowds, begging priests, it's all just noise. You hear it and they think it's a symphony. I hear it for what it is, the ticking of eternity's clock, marching ever onward as a repeat and repeat, over and over, the same exact play, over and on and on and on, ceaselessly, never changing, never evolving, just existing.
Sounds fun.
It must be sad to see so that of the passing grade.
I have seen more worlds burn than you can even imagine.
Did you see the worlds before they burned? Did you see the life in them? Did you see it all? Or did you only see the act of shoveling them into the furnace?
It's all just the same.
It does not. Without mortality, without creation, without evolution, Perhaps, but all of those things exist. Every eon that passes, there is more evolution of vision and of humanity. Look at the Merrick's and the different technologies and creations that he has from his world that perhaps you and I had not seen before meeting him or knowing him. But this is new creation. This is not the same. Look at me. I was once dead. I am now reborn to create new life, new stories, new things to pass on. We all have contributed to new experience. It is not the same. Nothing is ever the same. Every single footprint, every single fingerprint from even a baby changes the face of the universe.
You are young, an infant in your immortality. You judge life valuable because you only see one lifespan at a time. I have seen them by the billions, repeating, collapsing, restarting, falling.
But that's just the thing. It's so sad and pathetic. You only see the end. You're only getting the cheese rinds. You're just watching the end of everything, never getting to actually experience the good parts. Of course you're bitter.
Show him the videos.
The nebula begins to swirl and kind of spin in this vortex of cosmic energy, and it downstruts itself, heading directly to the deck of your spelljammer, where there is a blinding flash of light. Before you stands a tiny old man, got a comb over, white mustache, silver spectacles, very nice waistcoat, bit of a top hat with a clock that slowly ticks, and he's got a pocket watch in one side, chains dangling down. He's got a cane that has a little watch fob on the top of it. He just kind of stands there. All right, I see what's going on here. You've gone native.
I have, and may I say, what an elegant figure you present.
But you're not. It's a lie. You're living it today. You pretend to stand with these mortals, but you don't stand as a mortal. You never can. You'll teach them courage, knowing they will die. You'll teach them hope, knowing it will fail. You will spend centuries helping civilizations build sandcastles against an inevitable tide and then call it nobility when they drown. They burn, they collapse, and through it all you persist. Not because you are essential like they believe you to be, because you are useful. You're a mechanism, a tool given flesh and wielded by powers too frightened to sully themselves with consequence. When they require miracle, they call you hero, but when they require silence, they call you wise. You are an illusion of the very thing you fight for.
Well, I can't deny I have often been a tool, yes. But I do think you are missing the point. All of that striving, as Elise said, is progress, is new life, it is new choices, it is new entities making those choices and seeing the world in different ways, just as you could see the world in a different way if you so chose. And I see you can do it because you went from what you were treating with us before to this very dapper, mortal frame. Yes, yeah, you still got it.
Tell me then, Chosen. He kind of walks forward, clattering with his cane. He stares up at you. When the last god grows tired of you, when the weave no longer answers your touch, what remains? Strip away the blessings, the foresight, the endless second chances. What is Elminster then? Just another mortal who mistook endurance for importance, not a linchpin of history, just a bandage. And bandages are discarded once the wound closes.
Why does that matter?
Yeah, we all have the same destination.
It doesn't matter.
There is an answer.
You will once, this realm and you will become the fire that burns into nothingness as well.
Indeed.
Yes, so then what's the point?
Correct.
So why are you giving us this rhetoric?
I need to understand how someone can live for over 1,000 years and not see the truth of reality.
The truth of his reality, and I know this very well, because I knew about him before ever meeting him. Everybody knows Elminster. Everybody.
I didn't.
It is, well, you come from a weird place, but you knew Elminster before I did.
My friend.
You knew Elminster before I met Elminster. I knew of him, but I did not know him. And this is the thing. He brings, even after his death, inspiration, infamy, influence, all of the eyes. He brings this. In his death, when he ends, whenever that may be, when you say the gods don't listen, when he has no more power, whenever that might be, which so far, going strong, he will always live in the minds and the hearts of everybody who has heard his name and has aspired to be just like him. And in that, it never ends. You are wrong. You are very wrong. All things do not end when you make a name, when you make an influence on all of the worlds in the multiverse. You do not end. And this man has achieved that.
You believe meaning survives because you feel that it does. You are afraid that if nothing matters, then your love is wasted. I know it does not, because I have watched eternity grow bored with itself.
Okay, but it's still here. I mean, this is the thing. You're like, this ends, that ends, but new things exist. New things always exist. Despite your misery, it's all still out there, and that's what you're saying. And he's still part of it. After he's gone, it's not all going to be nothing, because it's never been nothing. New things will always be created. It's not just inspired.
People like me who live longer than most. Every one of these mortals is told memories of their grandparents and their ancestors, are taught songs that they didn't compose, that their fathers and mothers didn't compose, that came down from everything. Every mortal, no matter how short-lived, no matter how lowly in rank or influence, has influence on the world. Things are passed on. This is a grand continuation, a continuum of life. And that is what gives any meaning at all to the eternal clock.
He'll raise his cane and slam it to the ground as all time across the domain ends, leaving just him and Elminster staring together.
What happened to the ship?
He's still there.
Oh, good.
You're tired.
Yes,
Can I,
but I've been tired for 1,000 years.
I was going to say, in that moment, can I suspend?
Would you like to attempt to suspend?
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Okay. Please give me a D100 roll.
I'm really curious as to what would happen. 25.
25?
At least we know it's not an anti-magic field.
Okay. While you do manage to suspend, you will now perceive events around you sometimes too fast or sometimes too slow. So that will occasionally affect your perception, dex saves, and attack rolls.
I don't hope there'll be none of those right now.
Well,
But I did want to suspend just to show him that he's not the only one that can stop time. So just when his things is boring.
Is he stopping time for those of us who are not him and Elminster?
That's correct.
So yeah, okay.
Which means you guys can talk now.
What a nice parlor trick.
Just letting you know.
You think you control time? You're a defender of time? I am time. Time is me. I am.
Can I remove him from suspend?
You can try.
I'll try it.
You fail.
Ooh, interesting. Good.
What is it with these mayflies of mortals and their tenacity?
Good luck.
Let me tell you the parable of the mayfly. Third patch, I think we counted it at one point. Oh, mayflies were talking to each other.
We're back in the old day then. I'll let it go. Good luck.
Yeah. All the mayflies were talking, and the oldest mayfly said, "Oh, but the river was so much nicer in the old days. It was so much deeper and colder." And then they said, "But where did all the old mayflies go?" He says, "They go to a better place. We don't know where. But they vanish, and there's a plop and a ring in the water."
Why do we all think this is up?
Because none of them ever come back.
He sort of leans on the laurels of his feet, kind of bounces a little bit. And how long do you think you can continue? You're already tired. You've been so forever.
As long as Mystara needs me and wants me. And when that time is done, I will happily go because I am tired. I am doing this over and over and over again, but it's so much fun. Do you know, there's a prince in Toril who can fart tunes? I would never have experienced that if I hadn't traveled in Toril just this year before we began this grand.
Clearly, Elminster is weakening the economy.
You too can go and hear it. But you would miss that if you just stayed here destroying dread domains. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, you could destroy them all. And then the journey from Oerth to Krynn to Toril would be much shorter because Ravenloft wouldn't be in the way. But you see, we don't involve other people in our grand schemes unless we don't care about the fates of other people. So I'm not in favor of that sort of urban renewal. And you are the urban renewer. Does that not give you pause? Does that not make you sad? Does that not make you not see the purpose of existence? I mean, you look quite dapper in your suit. You could go out and get some ladies.
Don't forget the cheese.
Oh, yeah. You go out and get ladies covered with cheese. And if you don't do it, the fun you'll have finding one who will say yes to being like hurled into a sun and melted.
Some people learn to that here.
You are a man of learned, exquisite.
I'm a loony, is what I am. But I'm a loony with a purpose. I want to live. I want to keep on living. I want to experience all the love. And I keep running into people who say no. So I have to look for more. You could do it too. Then you wouldn't be sitting here lonely in this void, burning worlds just to keep warm.
So it is defiance then.
I defy everything. That is what it is to be human.
Even
We are
gravity.
born defying. They yank us out, spank our bums, and we start yelling and screaming. We are defiant from the moment of birth. Then they make us go to school, and then they cut our hair, and then they put us in ridiculous clothing that we don't like. And then they make us do things we don't want to do. It's called school. And we defy everything. That's what humans do. We defy things. When we're told not to run in the halls, we run. When we're told not to write on our textbooks, we write. It's what we do. To defy is to be human. To love is to be human. I'm so busy doing both those things that I just kept running off the cliff and never fell down. And it's been over 1,200 years now. I'm getting good at it. I want to go see what happens next. You have lost the interest in looking to see what happens next. It's always the same thing. It's always burn the next world. Go out, travel, see what happens next.
He can't.
He can't. He's stuck here.
He doesn't know that yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, if I entice him with more 80s covered
Oh,
cheese, he might go anywhere. And
Maybe you could just ask him to drop the stop time thing.
Not public flame nor private dares to shine, not sentient spark is left, no glimpse divine. Lo, thy dread empire, chaos is restored, light dies before thy uncreating word. Thy hand, great anarch, lets the curtain fall, and universal darkness buries all. Go, then. Be inefficient, be wasteful, love briefly. We shall see how long your defiance lasts. And do not mistake this for mercy. It is curiosity.
Ah, well then. I'm going to give you a gift. And you know he carries multiple ever-smoking pipes. Here, take this. It has many amusing little powers. Amusing to you. It is not harmful to you. But it is a mate to one I still carry on my person. So if you want to be a spy cam, as I perambulate along on this farrago of trying to save the worlds, you can watch. You can become a fan. You can tune in.
Only a fan.
Yes, you can tune into my OnlyFans. Yes, indeed. You can follow our exploits. So, yes, please, release your time thingy and watch the show.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
We shall see your ultimate purpose of life. Mind and sentient striving, deploying energy and information to fight back the tide of entropy and carve out refuges of beneficial order.
Yes, all of those things.
And cheese.
And there'll be cheese and chases and sex
And wine.
and wine. There'll be plenty of whining after the sex.
Be gone then, and be unmolested by my own domain powers, so long as you maintain my curiosity. And then I can be incredibly curious. Hey, I was in a sing.
That was a really refreshing drink.
I wanted coffee, but then I realized I had this shoulder plate. I was holding up his ball, and I'm like, oh, so sore.
Okay.
Well, now he is gone, as is the nebula.
Oh,
Look at that. He never even finished his sentence. That was really disappointing. I thought we were getting somewhere with that guy.
So we can move again.
Yes.
We can go to...
it looks like I feel it coming from right over there.
It was a bit creepy how it was like the opposite of charisma. This was an intellectual wisdom discussion. It's good. Good card.
The cards from last time.
For this, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very wild.
Okay, so I start humming and dancing with myself on the deck, just to give him something to look at as we head the ship towards Ithaca.
You sail the ship further through the darkness of the void, and it's strange. It's almost as if things just sort of pass you by in the distance, and you always seem to be just away from flying chunks of rock, and you see other sailing massive bodies of dreadnoughts in the distance. Stars never seem to get any closer. You pass by a curious landmark, a broken tower shaped of a black rose. And, Merrick, you feel a little heat burn in one of your pockets.
That would be the card with...
Says no. Yes, it would.
Oh my God. Want to leave him here?
Oh, can we just chuck it into the... No, we need the card. That's too bad.
Bring in Soth out and leaving him here and be like, welcome back. We're good.
Take the card out and just at least be like...
It radiates heat all down your arm, deep into your core.
If we did not need to get the entire galaxy gatherers to be out in your garden, I would say chuck it right into the incinerate.
Holy cow. That would be insane to the membrane.
All right, but soon you begin to see a pale white ivory blight floating in the darkness. A city made of skulls, with the citadel broken apart in the shape of one massive gargantuan skull. Towers looming out of the bulbous, rounded part, kind of some of them breaking off into different chunks, floating off in space.
Is it like a castle of skulls? Gray skulls?
Not quite. It's a white. Actually, it's more like a tan, orangey white.
Too bad it wasn't full of gray skulls. So we get closer.
Citadel Cavidius.
Yes, we have found it. It seems as though I would think it would be in a prominent location, knowing its previous owner. Then maybe, do I know if it's on like a display somewhere, if it's stuck into something, or?
I don't think you would. You know it's here. You have something to take you.
Well,
here.
yes. I mean, I have something that will lead me. Oh,
But if you'd like to make maybe a perception check.
I would love to make a perception check. Here we go.
I could clairvoyance in there.
You certainly could. Well,
Well, that will be a wasted natural 20. But for a total of 29?
why is it a waste?
I don't know what this
It's
is.
not a waste. You gaze out at the ruins of Citadel Cavidius, and you do see mostly it's just ruins. But there is one thing that catches your eye. There are several towers, as described, that had been emitting out of the back of the skull, but some of them were floating off. One of them, you just notice this faint golden glow emanating from within, and it's really the only thing you can see that's any different amongst everything else.
I see a faint golden glow at the tower over there.
Clairvoyance is a true sight as well, right? No. It sees invisibility and stuff?
It sees invisibility, but it's not true sight.
There's a light.
But I see it, so we don't need it. We can just go there, look. I don't see it moving. I think that it might be the.
It's just sort of like just a light, just this glowing golden
Can I,
light.
from here, because I see it so well, can I use maybe an Arcana check or something to see if I would know that that's like the glow of the sword, or
I don't think you know that. I just don't think there's a way you can know that.
versus like this is a creature of some sort that is tricking me into going that way.
I'll give you for free. It's not a will-o-wisp.
Your Majesty,
You know that.
you have the ability to cast your sight some distance. You just
Yeah. All right. I will cast clairvoyance. Boon of spell recovery.
This is it. I'm pretty sure.
Fails. Well, okay. That's all right.
I think this is it.
Clairvoyance is a second
is it an angel? Is it the sword?
I can't remember.
It might be a second. Anyway.
I don't think it's an angel.
I will cast clairvoyance.
Okay.
And I will send the orb.
You donut. Just saying.
What is a donut?
You don't have donuts?
No, we do not have donuts in Barovia. If you would like to open a donut, I'm not even sure if they. No, they do understand donuts for sure. But
Okay.
You get yourself a Taurus, and then you get yourself a Sphincter.
you know who my brother makes donuts? This wonderful woman who lives in the woods. I have no idea who might know how to make donuts.
I had no idea.
Yeah, no. Loholtz, you send your clairvoyance. You're sending it into the glowing tower, I presume?
Yeah.
Excellent. You send this sensory deep through space and down into this, or up into this tower. The glow gets brighter and brighter and brighter, and then you are blinded.
Okay.
Oh, do his eyes burn out of his skull? Because that would be.
No, not quite that.
Do I maintain concentration on it?
Yes,
Okay.
but
I will switch to hearing.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Okay. So I'm blinded. Okay. I will.
Are you blinded by the light? Blinded. Are you blinded?
Blinded by the light. Just give me a second as I try to get my sight. Blinded by the light. This DM's being me, but gonna put up a fight. All right. How can I remove
It's
this
just
one?
the light. Well, you're currently. It's as if you're staring directly at the sun.
Okay.
What model car is hitting you?
You could, if you switch your senses away from the clairvoyance, you still can't see for Approximately.
I'll cast Lesser Restoration on myself. Done.
Here's the thing. I think it's not that. I think if it's not the sword,
I get it back.
it's something else we would want.
So,
I agree.
I'm still keeping the clairvoyance there on listening.
Yep.
I can Lesser Restorate myself. I'm like, oh, wow. We must find a way to see through the light of some sort.
Certainly. Question one. How long has it just been minutes we've been on the boat, or have we had a short rest in terms of boat time?
I think it would have at least been a short rest worth of time, yeah.
Good.
So, potential issues. So drink. Potential issues.
So drink.
I mean, it's a pretty simple matter. If you want me to make you some mundane eye protection, the question is if we think it is just bright. If you know, I can just make you all a bunch of goggles, that's trivial. Or if we need, you know, to try and prepare darkness.
Would we think that maybe this is just so bright for him that it's blinding him because he used the clairvoyance on it, and that made it bigger?
I think it's just because it's really bright.
Oh, okay.
I would love to just try. You know, we're obviously assuming we'll get a little closer. You know, so
As you get closer, you can you come up. You can see the light is shining through cracks that are in floorboards and so the stone. There's the cracks that have formed from the destruction and then the drifting, and the light is shining through those cracks. But there is a door to this room which is closed, although you don't see a lock on it. There is, however, a magical rune engraved upon the door.
I think we definitely want to deal with that. But I just want to ask my compatriot here, you know, Tattledale, it's been a while since we've done a good actual magical spectral analysis. And I'm just thinking, like, basically the question is, if you would assist me, if we can just at least study it and sort of conclude, do we feel like it is actually radiance or is it radiant energy? Right. Just, you know, and simple spectral.
And is this door the only way to it?
Which is...
Or can we just walk around the back?
Currently the only way in, unless you were to blow through the wall or something.
Wait. You said something that is absolutely... I know that maybe I don't know that much about the arcana of whatever I am looking at, like the DM had said, but I am also wise enough to put two and two together and know that if we are looking for a sword that can unmake, I don't know, Vecna...
Sure.
It probably is a sword that deals this radiant damage, so it is probably this sword that is just the blade itself is just so bright from the radiance. This has got to be it.
Oh, it seems quite... Oh, no. This is definitely it. What we're trying to ascertain here is it like a radiant shield that is protecting it? Because it could be the sword is so dark that it needs radiance to stop it. But the basic question is...
Or it's just eluding.
Just trying to do it quick. Is this illumination or is it actual radiant energy that essentially the point is radiant energy kills people? Or are we talking about walking into the room and getting vaporized too?
Arcana?
Yeah, sure. You wanna give me a roll here too? Sure. Doing, you know, teamwork is one right in here. Well, that's good. What do you... If you could run as well,
Raw 7. And then we add 17.
I would say, putting your heads together, you can determine that it's just really bright light.
And what's
it is radiant light, but it is bright light. It's not like a Spirit Guardian style. Yeah.
Kills to be another CNL right now.
What's the rune?
What is the rune? The rune...
Explosive runes. Boom!
Is part of a ritual designed to confine undead in their crypts.
So, yeah, that's where I'm thinking that the light is actually... Imagine you've got a vampire that you're trying to keep in a coffin. One of the most logical things to do would be to suspend the coffin in a room that is emanating daylight, a daylight spell.
So shutting the rune off would real.
Do we know what happened to Cass? Because maybe he's still there with the sword.
As far as you were aware, Cass was in charge of the dread realm known as Tovag. That's where you met Firin.
Torag.
So the Sword of Cass is an artifact that was held by this fella who was evil.
Cass.
And how was the Sword of Cass to destroy Vecna?
Because he used it. Well,
the Sword of Cass was used to I'll chop things
To
off.
chop his stands off.
The hand in the eye.
Yes.
I get it now.
Cass was
No, no, no.
a battlefield general and was active in several worlds.
So if we shut these runes down, this daylight would.
I can make daylight.
I will say,
I keep it going. That's what I'm saying. Is if we're going in there, I'd have your daylight on.
you don't sense that the rune is connected to the light. It seems like the rune is just a ward for this.
I think that
egress.
the light is coming from the sword.
Mm.
It's a radiant sword that cut the hand off of Vecna. Now, this is what I'm trying to say. The answer is 4. This is it.
Well, this is it. I mean, there's no argument.
Do we disintegrate the door?
No, we just dispel magic on the rune. Come on.
A path wall.
We don't need to disintegrate everything, Elminster.
Also love to, but I slightly not. You heard the glass sable.
You're right.
I mean, we know the rune is actually probably serving a very valuable, useful purpose here. Is there a way to open the door without disabling the rune? Like, in other words, if there's a ward keeping an undead creature inside.
You could just open the door. It's not locked.
Okay. And do I think if there's a ward that will deactivate the ward?
Nope.
Okay. Well then,
Or we could just wraith for.
I can go. I can go in if you'd like.
you rate form is a really with radio damn it place that's supposed to be messing with undead. Yeah.
But I know them.
An elemental form. I don't know. What should we open the door?
I think that this is what we need to do before we open the door and the radiant magic guns all over us. I am going to heal my. Who's down right now? Who is hurt? Just me?
Yeah,
Just you.
a lot of you. I'm okay.
I don't know how much damage you take in that battle.
100.
Okay, but
Do you want to get?
Which is what I also dealt him.
Yeah, like you got a good idea. I'll just do a quick actually.
No, I can either mass heal or I can power word heal.
I'm out to say doesn't that heap. I was just say just Augury. Open the door.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I can. Okay. Go for it.
We'll go for it.
Boon spell recovery, level 2.
Fail. You cast Augury and you ask?
I ask, will opening the door wheel or woe?
Wheel.
Okay.
Wait, did you fail though?
I'll cast it again.
Mhm.
Failed. 2 spell slots gone.
So by casting it again, there is a 25% chance that you get the wrong answer.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
It's cumulative, yes. It's to prevent cheese.
The next question is, we just talked about cheese.
I know.
The next thing is,
and the woman who are the kid.
if we dispel the ruin, wheel or woe?
Wheel.
Okay.
Did you roll 25%? You just gave me the answer without giving me the answer.
Roll at all.
Rolled it. Pre-rolled it.
You're fine.
Bull crap.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to mass heal.
All DM rolls are recommended rolling. You could also just decide.
You see Elisa's glowing heart kind of sputter a little bit as the glow goes out and then in and out and in again as she puts her hands out to everybody, and everybody, whether you're down 1 hit point or 157, which is me, you heal all the way up as this spell is cast from her heart.
All right.
And again, because we mentioned it earlier, and it's a no-brainer, why not? But I will cast Creation.
Okay.
Using my mark. And make a set of, smoked goggles,
Like sunglasses, yeah.
You just don't get blinded. You know what I mean? Here. Sure. Plus, they look stylish.
Should I,
Can my goggles look like my glasses so I can see? These are actually very stylish sunglasses. Oh my goodness, I can see.
I will definitely make goggles styled for each person. We will have some very in there.
Lionware?
Just say it.
Well, on me. Imagine you're wearing glasses.
Brothers, you're on blurry. Sorry, I game. Where did I change?
So I will, shall I go? I'll How do we? Is there an air pocket here?
Well, these are prescription, right?
All right, I'll do.
Crap, Keith.
I know. I'll disembark the ship.
Okay.
And I'll walk over to the door. Does the blinding light?
You can just see it kind of looming through the crack under the door and through some of the cracks in the walls. You open the door to just this immense, intense light. You are wearing sunglasses, so what you do manage to see at these edges of this bright light is a once elegant bedchamber that has long since fallen into disrepair. The canopy bed has collapsed under its own weight, and the vanity leans against the wall like a drunken sailor, its mirror cracked. The room is draped in dusty cobwebs, and at the center of the room, sitting in a chair so rickety that its weight could support no living being, is an armored man whose form glows so bright it is nearly painful without those sunglasses. His glowing hand outstretches. Don't look at me directly! The pureness of my soul blazes like a sun against the evil taint of this place.
All right. I presume you are Cass.
Do not mistake me for that villain.
Cass the bad guy, yeah.
Oh, apologies.
I am a knight sent by Prelate Verlamis to retrieve the sword of Cass and defeat the evil Archlich Vecna.
And where is the sword?
And where is the sword?
The sword is kept in Vecna's reliquary.
It's not here.
It is in the Black Tower. Why are you here? Do you seek to join me in my quest?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
But also over the thing, but what was he doing?
Why haven't you left this place?
In this tower.
I am allowed to leave, for there is a ward placed upon this room that keeps me prisoner as a plaything of the evil Vecna.
Insight.
Sure.
Dirty 30.
He's speaking in very old language, very very old timey style.
Yeah, like as if the text was blue when you open books.
He sounds like a first edition paladin.
Oh, great.
Hey, that's not such a long time.
Well,
Say it.
Sorry, it says right here, ancient history. Can I ask you a question? I mean, I'm not in there with him, so I was not talking to him, but, hearing them have this conversation from outside with the booming stuff, I just want to go back, and now we're closer, using detect magic. I can even burn and identify if that seems... I want to be studying this rune. Again, you said it was for binding undead, if I recall correctly. So him saying he's trapped by it, do I conclude
he is undead?
He is undead.
Yes, he is.
listen, not all people who are technically undead are bad.
Prefer the term living impaired.
Right, well, no. So, she's been very specific here. I am very well versed in the fact that I get fueled by positive energy.
Hello?
Exactly. Well, I'm just not sure where I go. Wait, you're undead, looks like you. And so, let's ask that. The point is, when you say it's built to trap undead, is it just people prolonged to life, or is it people sustained by negative energy?
Anything that is classified as undead. Spirits, wraiths, zombies, skeletons.
I have met quite a few very nice liches in my time. You do not know what people have gone through.
What?
Merrics.
It is good to see another paladin here in this dark and evil place. We must join forces. I will take you to where the sword lies, and you will finish what was begun so long ago on my homeworld of Oerth.
I would like to detect good and evil.
Very good.
What is your name?
That is... Yes, sir. I would like to detect good and evil.
Good undead.
Is good and dead. Okay.
What is your name?
Hang on.
How do I do this? My tattoo is here.
I'm going through the layers of figuring this out. Patience.
We can do a legend lore if you get a name.
He did say he was sent by Prelate Verlamis.
Hold on. Good paladins.
Yes.
I am Loholt Linvander.
It is charming to meet you.
And you are?
I have long since forgotten my name. I know only that I led a holy group of warriors to penetrate Vecna's Black Tower to claim the one weapon to destroy him. Prelate Verlamis stated that those who wielded the unholy weapon using Vecna's own hand could destroy the Archlich one and for all. I came here intending to sever my hand and attach the relic to destroy him. But that moment never came, for Vecna's forces were powerful, and my entire legion, except for myself and my squire, was destroyed before we could even cross the Grisly Plaza. The only reason I survived was I sent my squire away with the Dark Hand so it would not fall into the hands of the minions of evil, and I pressed on, seeking to infiltrate the tower and steal the sword. But Vecna found me, and imprisoned me here for all eternity.
I love that on Hexagram, this guy just totally posts all caps all the time.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just have one legendary prelate Verdanis, so sure.
Okay, sure.
I mean, you're the sage.
Well, prelate is his rank, his holy rank. So, is it Verlamis or Verdamis? They're two different people.
Verlamis.
Thank you.
Can he legendary? Yeah, you can.
Well, they need to. They who knows?
He's gonna tell him about it, or is he just gonna tell us about it?
Verlamis was the leader of an ancient lawful good coalition on Oerth that centuries ago launched crusades against many other evil religions.
So
This is ancient history.
Yes. Hey, that's all you got? That's all it gave you?
That's all it says.
Oh, gee.
he went long day famous. Okay, it'll be
Enlighten us, Elminster.
No, the rest of it is how he fought the Scarlet Brother. It slowed them down afterwards, and so on and so forth. As he was,
That's what I'm here for.
he was at one point corrupted by a woman.
Scandalous.
Yes, it was.
This is old first edition D&D.
Yeah,
This is how we get Longus washed away.
not you, another woman. There's more than one. You know.
Doesn't matter.
Well, no,
I'm jimming the camera right now.
he was tempted from his holy purpose, but
It's very Arthurian.
newly restored by the purity of her love, he returned to his aims and high purpose.
So we can trust this guy.
Yes, I will approach him. He's still.
Do not glare at me intently.
What will be the consequence of doing so?
My soul shines brightly in this bastion of evil, and it would shine so brightly as to blind you permanently.
Well, better not do that.
Do you have a volume control, sir?
I lost that when I died.
I say that we shut the rune off, and we free him, and if it...
Wait. The door is open. Can he just not?
No, he's bound.
There's a rune.
He's bound by the rune.
I was
So-
carefully making sure that was
I think we shut the rune off. If there are actually undead things that will come out, we can deal with that. I can deal with that. If the light in there, like, he is still shining radiantly. I don't think any undead will come around him.
Okay.
So if we go with him,
One question before we do any of that. He said the sword's still in the Black Tower.
he's going
Yes.
to take us there.
In Vecna's secret library.
all right. Well, first we love it. It's a secret library. Yeah, go for two.
Good for me.
So yeah, we're gonna shut this off, but just be ready, because like in case he turns into the infinite darkness or something. Just
I'll have my hand on the sword.
I'm ready. I am ready.
It's very easily done. It's very easily done. You have my thanks, strange dressed man.
yeah. I'm just I'm glad.
Thou art truly a hero of great import.
I'll go up and reach my hand out.
You will feel a firm
The clasp, yeah.
clasp.
It's good to meet another paladin.
Indeed, you shine with a light different yet similar to my own.
Is that gonna happen to you when you get old?
We don't all have to be lawful good now.
What?
I'm still good, but we don't always have to follow the law.
And yet you follow the paladin's order. Times have changed. Come with me.
Time is exactly why.
I think the Sunny Bees are gonna have
Oh, yeah. You could come with us.
Loval,
you up with.
as you regain your crown, We're trying to go into the training. I like race, so let's. So, Circle organized to take projection lessons.
Yes, you must be on your guard, heroes. For two most powerful of all of Vecna's followers will guard the library.
Oh, tell us more.
Who are these two?
Not the librarian.
The servitors of Hand and Eye.
Wait,
You got anything here? You know.
I have the Hand and Eye at home, so where were these servitors then?
Oh, I thought he stole them. Was in that. All right.
I shall pray for you to complete the mission I started so many decades, that's wrong, ago.
Are you gonna show us the way?
Yes.
Sir?
Come with me, champions. And he will just sort of float towards one of the 5 towers, the one furthest in the back.
So we will not float. We will follow on the boat.
So what do you know about these servitors? What can you tell us about?
One is a foul being made of hands. The other is a foul being made of eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That. Oh, like that. Was there anything else in the room? Oh.
No.
Okay. Some citadel of evil. This is.
Does he have a sword? Does he have a sword?
He's like
He most likely has a Holy Avenger somewhere.
I'm just saying, how is this a D&D adventure when we had no loot in 2 major...
I mean, let's go. Amberfang is essentially a Holy Avenger, but it's like, you want another.
You got one more.
Nice to have a Holy Avenger.
We are about to get the Sword of Cast.
Oh, it's a Holy Avenger.
You're just letting everybody know that is the loot we are looking for.
All right. Yeah, leads you. I'm just saying all the loot is keyed for fighters. You know, come on now. Spread some.
You can make your own.
All right,
Good point.
we follow.
He leads you across space. Seems to be He seems to be sort of unaware of the fact that he's no longer in any sort of realm. He's just floating listlessly through space. Just this beacon, very easy to follow, like following the North Star. As you come in behind him until he gestures to the black tower, and he moves himself inside. You disembark and begin to sail your way up the steps until you reach a doorway surrounded by shattered skeletons. He gestures at the door. My purpose has now completed. Thank you, heroes, for lending rest to this old knight.
No, you will not come with us and help. We can continue your heroism.
I have no more energy to remain upon this. You will be visited by 3 spirits.
Yeah. You take a moment. We've heard this before. Don't go.
Then as you stand before the door to Vecna's private library, where the Sword of Cass is sure to be held, in the next session, we shall see.
I want to